Mm.
Is there some aspect of unity consciousness, and I'd also like for you, if you wouldn't mind defining it for listeners who don't know
Mm.
about it, but is there something about it that where the usual way we keep our emotions down and our traumas hidden, is part of unity consciousness the dropping of that, and that's why these things sort of tend to come up?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so first I explain what unity consciousness means. So unity consciousness means becoming one with everything. So I'm just going to share my experience so that the listeners kind of have an understanding. So I was sitting in a meditation, and my skin just blew off like a balloon. You know, you leave out the air of a balloon, then just blows off. And this exactly happened with my skin. And then everything just became one. So the boundaries of my small self dissolved, they were gone, and I was one with everything. And from that on, this didn't change anymore. So then also the ego, what I said before, the ego, so what we identify with the small self and the ego, the small self dissolves. The small self is just a energy ball. That's how I saw it, in the chest area, and the ego steps into the background because it doesn't get any energy anymore, because the identification with it is then gone, because you're not the ego, you are everything that exists. So that's unity consciousness. So it's also called oneness, or the self with a capital S. You're the self. And okay, what was your question?
Does unity consciousness have a certain vibration or feeling, or how would you describe it on a more human level in terms of your experience of it?
Okay, so when you experience unity, means you are one with everything. And for example, I can just say, share certain experiences I had, or certain experiences I had. For example, you see the self in everything that exists. So you look at a tree, or at another person, or it's just some item, and you just know you are made out of the same consciousness than this item or the person or the tree. And this is the same with everything. So you just look at everything and you just know everything is just one consciousness. There is no separation anymore. Just the separation is gone. But the difference is there is still an individual experiencing the unity, and the individual falls away in Brahman consciousness. So that's the next step. So the individual experience, I am one with everything. And the vibration is so bliss, for example. So when you look at everything, you could say you see, so everything is blissful. The self is in everything, and it's a certain vibration. It's energy. You see the energy in everything. Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Beautiful. And how would
And
you
Brian,
describe?
sorry, Brian had a question before, but I
Yes, the
can't
question
recall.
was, is there a relaxing of the ways that we suppress our emotions and our trauma that falls away
Right.
with unity consciousness, and that's why these things rise up? And is that natural, and we just expect it and allow it?
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So I experienced definitely with the shift of unity consciousness that this mechanism broke down. So it was just gone. So the mechanism that was holding down past experiences, trauma, things I just didn't want to look at, it was all held down, pushed down. And then with the unity shift, it just opened up and everything just blew up, basically. Is everybody experiencing it exactly with the unity shift? I'm not so sure. It varies for everybody a little bit, but around that time, so it could be a little bit before or after as well. So I'm working with a lot of people who, for example, they are in unity consciousness and they still have this mechanism in place. And I kind of but they have the understanding that they need to clear the system because they experience still stuff happening, that the stuff is triggered and all of that. So they know that's there. They feel heavy. They feel something is there, but it's not really showing itself. And with healing work, you can just get it out of the system, basically. Yeah, but there is this mechanism. Yeah.